Every time I licked my lips while I was talking about cuties, I stand by it.
Hey everybody and welcome back. Today we are talking about a blast from the past, Netflix's Cuties. So about a year and a half ago, around like August 2020, Netflix came out with one of the most disgusting things they'd ever done before. They bought this movie called Cuties, and the movie was about these young girls, age 11, doing provocative dances and stuff like that, and it just made you extremely uncomfortable. By the way, this was the poster for the film that Netflix used to promote this movie, and I feel like I'm gonna get arrested just for having this up on screen. So basically the entire internet unanimously said this movie is awful. Okay, how is this movie a thing? It is disgusting. You know, minors, and then they're doing provocative dances. Very weird. So it became a huge thing. Netflix lost about $9 billion off of it. It was a huge scandal. But there was this one YouTube reviewer who made a video defending the movie. And in this video, he basically just outs himself as a borderline PP. He was like, oh, I love the movie. It forces us to tackle with our deep conflict that these are minors and they're attractive somehow.
It's a solid film. It's a good movie. Definitely better than most movies. You should watch it.
This guy's like maxed out honesty stats and maxed out weirdo stats.
You're supposed to be sitting there holding these two thoughts in your head, and one that these are kids and the other that they're hot.
They're not hot. What is wrong with you?
Oh, trigger warning. Honesty.
Guys, you don't understand. I may be on the FBI watch list, but at least I'm honest. Honesty is the best policy. My grandma taught me that. Like, I don't even want to repeat the words he says, but he's back and he made another video, again, defending Cuties. 2 years and he still stands by his opinion. This is ridiculous. The Cuties review was not satire. 8-minute long video defending his actions from 2 years ago. And the route he takes to defend this movie is pretty similar to last time. He's like, you're censoring, you know, free speech, right? This was the same argument that people used last time. It's a little surprising in 2020 America that we're having a discussion about censoring storytelling. It's a film that is very misunderstood with some audiences, uniquely within the United States. Let me just clarify, it's not only the US that has some morals. The rest of the world didn't like this either, and it's nothing to do with censoring. It's just seeing something that is incredibly wrong and should not be out there. I mean, you want to call it censoring. I call it putting criminals in prison. Okay, like, what, you're censoring the criminals? Like, okay, dude.
Now, why is it so important to talk about cuties at my 10,000 subscriber birthday bash?
Yeah, okay, so apparently this guy had like a launch in his career, right? Everybody forgot about the whole Cuties thing, and he started doing his own thing. I have no idea what he does, but he got like 10,000 subs. I think he's on like 30,000 now, so he's like a growing creator, and you know, all the controversies behind him, but for some reason, he decided to bring it back, like, and say that I stand by my virtues and my values, you know? And like, sure, a man should stand by his word, but not if your words land you in prison, okay?
One, I know some of you are a little afraid that I'm gonna go more mainstream, or that I'll be seduced by money and fame and power and the ability to groom unsuspecting fans. But
okay, dude, why even make jokes about stuff like that? Like, literally everybody already thinks you're a borderline PB. So why, like, I don't understand what this guy's mentality is. He's like so confident in himself that all his values and beliefs are completely right, that he just keeps pushing the line again and again and again. Also, this video is so uncomfortable to watch. This guy's just like all the way off in the distance for some reason. Like, why couldn't you just film like a normal person, put the camera in front of your face? Like, Jesus Christ. It's like, why do I have to look at this beautiful scenery and then hear you talking about how you love Cuties so much?
I want you to know that I'm gonna do my absolute best to keep being myself.
Please don't, okay? Nobody wants you to be yourself. That's like the #1 advice they give everyone, right? Be yourself. You're the exception, okay? You're the exception. You're the type of person who should not be yourself. Strive to be someone else, okay? Come on.
I stand by the Cuties review. I stand by every single word I said, every little facial expression. Every time I licked my lips while I was talking about cuties, I stand by it.
Dude, is that like, okay, I know this guy's gonna be like, oh, it's a joke and all that, but like, why do you keep pushing it? The entire internet is not convinced that it's a joke, okay? You're saying you're licking your lips while watching Cuties, and you know Cuties is about these 11-year-old girls, right? So what exactly are you licking your lips to, buddy? Like, Dude, this guy is such a weirdo. I can't, man. I'm so glad I can't see your facial expressions right now because you're probably just like foaming at the mouth thinking of that poster.
And it's not a joke. This is not a joke. The Cuties review is not a joke. Just because something's funny does not mean that it's a joke.
It wasn't funny. I don't think anybody laughed at your Cuties review. I think they were laughing at you for being stupid enough to actually admit this openly online. Okay, now he goes on this tirade about free speech.
You're doing the same thing they're doing. You're taking something that is legally not a crime, and you're saying that it should be, or that it is, or that it's a social crime, or that social media should have more
Okay, yeah, it's legally not a crime to say how you're attracted to minors. Okay, I think that there should be some sort of a line. I think you should at least be put on a list, right? If somebody literally says, hey, I'm feeling kind of crazy, I might actually do something, I might act on my impulses, then they should be put on a watch list just to prevent any future potential tragedy. And the way you're talking, I don't know, man.
I truly believe that this is illegal and that a crime is happening. That's what being offended feels like.
Okay, so now he starts to say that the problem isn't me, the problem is you, because you were offended by my opinion. So basically, he's gone the route of calling everybody a snowflake, you know, like, oh, you're offended by my opinion about Cuties. I mean, I don't know if the word is offended, I'm disgusted, maybe that's a better word. How did this turn into being offended over anything? My guy, shut up.
Being offended is when somebody does something that makes you feel super bad and uncomfortable, and then you want to stop them from doing it. You want to shut them down. You want the government to shut them down.
I don't really want you to be shut down in any way. I just want to laugh at you for being an idiot. Listen, I'm not the internet police. I'm not gonna shut you down. That's law enforcement's job, okay? I'll let them stick to it. I'm not saying any action should be taken. I'm just saying you're skirting the line, and if action does happen to be taken, then you have yourself to blame for it.
Cuties just offended you.
That's right, you just got offended, you little snowflake. What, you don't like minors twerking? Guess you're offended, man. I love how he's become the hero of the whole situation, like, oh, the entire internet is dogpiling on me, and they want me to be taken down. My guy, you literally said you lick your lips to 11-year-olds dancing. What? How can you say such outrageous things and not expect the internet to dogpile on you? Come on, dude, have some common sense.
I want you to think about what YouTube, the internet, the world would be like if every time a person got offended by something, they had a button that made it so they could delete it.
Okay, you've literally turned this into a complete different issue. If somebody gets offended by something, they're not allowed to take it down. That's not how the internet works. I've obviously made videos on a bunch of stupid people. If I make a video on Jake Paul, he's not gonna like my video because I'm pretty much trashing on him for being an idiot. Now, is he allowed to take down my video? No, because it's fair use, just like you're not allowed to take down this video. It's not an argument about free speech, and it's an argument that you're a weirdo, dude. Come on.
So I actually want to thank YouTube. I've been banned twice, and they've reinstated my channel twice.
Yeah, YouTube is known to just do a phenomenal job with these situations, you know? Alright, honestly, this guy just makes me cringe a lot. It's really hard to keep watching this guy as he fantasizes about his opinion. If I had any advice, seek therapy. That's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye-bye.